This is Support is Sexy, episode 83. Everybody can't come. Welcome to the Support is Sexy podcast. I'm your host, Elayne Fluker, entrepreneur, author, producer, and founder of Chic Rebellion Media. 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, I talk to women entrepreneurs who share their journeys and the true stories of their wins and their lessons, and give you insight and inspiration to take your business and your life to the next level. Here we go. Hi, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Support is Sexy. And if you are listening to this in real time, today is Wednesday, October 26th, and it is moving day. Well, moving day for my stuff, not for me. I don't leave until this weekend. But moving day, moving from New York in Brooklyn to Atlanta. A big move for me. I talk about it on the show. If you've been listening, you know all about it. But it is officially moving day. And now everything feels really real. For a while, I think I was in denial, but now it's real. There's boxes, there's stuff that has to go. I've been packing, it seems, forever. Now it's all packed up. Time for the movers to come. Time to take the things that I could take with me. Now, during the packing process, as if you pack to go on any trip, and certainly if you've ever packed to move, you know, you go through things and there's stuff that you take with you. In my case, there's some stuff you put in storage, and then there's stuff that just cannot or should not go with you. So you leave it behind. And usually it doesn't go with you because you can't use it anymore, or you're done with it, or you realize that you haven't used it in years, or it's something that you just no longer need or that doesn't serve you anymore. And what this made me think about, you know, it's come up over the past few days from some of you who I so love you guys for listening and for responding or posting or sending messages and all the things and really sharing what you're going through in your life, in your business, in your career. And it has come up among some listeners and among other people that I know just in conversations, especially during this time of transition for me. And I feel like a lot of at least people I know are going through different types of transitions, even if not moving. It might be change of career or trying something different. But what has come up in the past few weeks has been really interesting is this idea of not everybody is going to get it. Not everyone is going to understand your move. Not everyone has to understand your move. And by move, I don't mean actually moving from place to place as I am. That's my situation. But for you, maybe you're moving into a new territory. Maybe you're trying something new. Maybe you want to, experiment with your work or experiment with yourself personally as far as what kind of things you're going to be into, whether it's what you listen to, what you're studying, what you're working on, what dreams you have. Maybe you're shifting your mindset around the way you think about things and changing things up. Everybody ain't going to get it, and everybody does not have to. In fact, I think there should be some what I'll call resistance that really challenges you to be honest with yourself, strong about your convictions, really committed to what you want, that causes you to really consider, is this something you want to go after? Are you doing it in the best way possible? We take feedback from people that we care about or people that we know care about us, more importantly. But is this something that you really want? Are you going to go after it? Can you handle the resistance? Because again, everybody is not going to get it. And I call this episode Everybody Can't Come because in thinking about packing my stuff, moving, leaving things behind that you have to leave behind, when you are personally moving into a new space or doing something new or just trying something new, sometimes it might not be you're changing up things completely. You might just be trying something new that your friends, for example, might not be into, or they might not understand. They might support you, but might not understand. What you have to think about is you're moving in a new direction and everybody can't come. No matter how much you want them to come, no matter how much you explain it to them, no matter how much you want them to be there with you or for you, no matter how much you have that expectation, which honestly, we shouldn't have that expectation beyond just respect from our friends and love we hope from our friends and family and whoever else. We cannot have the expectation for them to understand, for them to want to come with us, or for them to be able to come with us. Because what you're doing, it's your thing. If you're up to something, as I always say, if you're up to something, you're going to have some kind of resistance. Everybody's not going to get it, so everybody can't come. And for some people, they need to see you do whatever that thing is that you're going after before they understand, or they are not brave enough to do what you're trying to do, or they have no interest in doing what you're trying to do. Whatever it is, just know that everybody can't come. And honestly, you don't want everybody to come. I say, for my friends, I have said this before, I am very blessed to have a wonderful group of friends, a wonderful family, people who support me in all kinds of ways, different relationships with people, whether it's from college at Hampton University or it's former colleagues or people that I've met along the way. The support is tremendous. I am so grateful for it. I honor it and I cherish it. Still, it does not include everybody. There are some people, and there's nothing against them. I'm certainly not better than them, nothing wrong with them, but they don't need to know everything. Now, I have a podcast, so I do share a lot here publicly, but people that I see every day and interact with intimately on different levels, they don't have to know everything. Even if they know that I'm moving, they might not know exactly why, or they might not know all the details. And a lot of people don't know all the details because everybody doesn't need to know, because everybody can't go. And when you're, again, up to something and you invite all these people in, even if it's people who care about you, love you, you know they have your back, they might not understand, and they might respond to you from a place of fear, their own fear, even if they mean well. I know, for example, with my parents, they're in their 80s. They're wonderful. They're crazy supportive of all of the zany ideas that I come up with and talk to them about. Even if they don't understand or get it or care to know, they still support me. But their main thing is they just want me to be okay, as they want all of their family, all of their children to be okay. So their responses to certain things that might seem like a dangerous idea or an idea that's not a secure, quote unquote, secure idea, they're going to come from a place of not fear, but a place of, I just want you to be okay. So are you sure you want to do this, and that kind of thing. If you're in a mental space where you can't take that kind of feedback at that time or be aware enough to know, this person is giving me feedback based on their fear. This person is giving me feedback based on what they want from me. This person is giving me feedback based on whatever else. Don't bring that into your circle at this time. Wait until you feel like you're clear on what you want to do and you can accept feedback, constructive criticism, all of those things from people whose opinion you value. Or don't tell anybody. Do your thing, go on about it, see how it goes. Make sure you have people there who support you no matter what, even if they don't know all the details. That's what's really important and why I wanted to mention this. Make sure you have support, and support can look a lot of different ways. It doesn't have to be people you know. It might be people who are in a certain group that are doing the same kind of thing that you want to do, whether that's going to meetups or joining some kind of organization or joining a Facebook group or looking up online different forums and different things of people who are already doing the thing that you're interested in. The support can come a lot of different ways. It can come from books, certainly. It can come from videos and trainings and courses. Don't just look in the conventional places for support, especially if you're up to something and making a quote unquote move and doing something different than what everybody expects you to do or what everybody has become used to you doing. I know with me, what's been funny to hear from a few people, from close friends, is, oh, but you're so Brooklyn, you're so New York, even though I'm not from Brooklyn, I'm from Long Island, but you're so Brooklyn, you're so New York, I'm so used to seeing you here, you're such a part of the whatever, because people have their own idea of or what they're used to seeing you as. So when you change it up, they're not devastated by this, but when you change it up, it's a little bit different. So there can't be that expectation of, oh, they're not, supporting me, or they don't understand, or that kind of thing. They're not coming along that ride with me. They don't know. And what I like to do is think of my circle of friends, if you will, in different circles. So there's people who are outside of the circle. Maybe there are people that I don't know. I'm nice to everybody, but I don't know everybody. So there are some people that are outside of the circle for now. Then there are people who are right on the inside of the circle, just across the line. Then there are people in the circle that are a little bit closer. And then there are the people who just, as I envision it, have a hold of you. They are holding you up. They are hugging you. They are so close. They are there with you. They're your intimate friends you have the go way back relationship with, or new friends who just get you, who are there for you, who are ride or die people. So you have to think of your friends. You don't have to. I suggest you think of your friends, your circles, etc. at these different stages. Where do people fit into your life? You're not trying to fit into what they want. You're not trying to make what you do be acceptable to them or for them to co-sign. That's the thing. I think a lot of us, I think really too, and I know I give social media a hard time, but I, like social media and certainly use it. I think social media has made us put some of us in this state of mind where we have to get quote unquote likes or hearts or whatever, some kind of approval for the things we're doing. It's almost like if we don't get approval, then we have never done that thing, or we shouldn't even do it, shouldn't even consider it. If people don't like my picture of me out at lunch today, it's like that lunch didn't even happen. Or if I say, hey, I'm working on whatever kind of project and I don't get 1,000 likes, then maybe it's not a good idea. We cannot do it based on that. And I'm not saying any of you are, but I just think this idea of co-signing and wanting people's approval and people's affirmation, which, naturally the ego kind of wants that to be affirmed. But everybody can't go. Everybody's not going to get it. Everybody's not going to go. You have to do what you think is right for you at the time. I'll share with you something that I've been doing recently that I haven't told people about. It's not a secret. It's nothing wrong with it. It's something that I've chosen to do. I don't watch TV during the week. I don't even have a TV anymore, but I don't watch television or anything that's quote unquote entertainment during the week at all. I've been doing this, I would say the past, 5 or 6 months. No TV during the week. The only things I watch, videos, courses, educational things, reading. I put myself on this disciplined plan that this is what I'm going to do during the day, during that time. Now the weekends, I veg out on Netflix. I watch whatever I want. Again, I don't have television, so it's mostly Netflix. But this is just something that I put in place for myself because I wanted to become very disciplined about learning about business. Even with podcasts, I only listen to business sort of focused podcasts, business, productivity, those kinds of things. I don't listen to a lot of the cultural criticism podcasts. And even though a lot of them are fantastic, I've heard them before. But that's not what I listen to. Very focused. Now, again, not a big deal, not weird. It's just my choice and what I've been doing, and it's been working for me. Other people might think that's strange. There are a lot of shows I haven't seen. I was talking to a friend today about what she thinks about all these shows I want to see but haven't seen but will watch eventually. But, there's a lot of things, a lot of pop culture, which is something I was very much a part of. I haven't been a part of it because I've chosen not to. Now, might some people think that weird? Sure. Okay, you know what? You can't come with me. I'm on something else. Not any better, not any worse, just different. It's my thing. And I don't need anybody to co-sign on that. This is what I'm doing. This is my focus. Heads down in the business, really focused on it. So I wanted to come here today to tell you guys, if you're making a move and up to something, which I know you are, don't even worry about those people who are not ready to come with you. In fact, you don't even have to invite everybody. This is your thing. And yes, you do want support because, as you know, support is sexy. So I'm all about it. Look at other ways that you can get support to lift you up because you deserve that. You deserve to be lifted up. You deserve to be affirmed in different ways. And it might not come from the places that you expect. And as I said, we should not have that expectation. And I understand it's natural. But we shouldn't have that expectation of the people in our lives and our friends beyond, their love and general support. But when you're up to something different than what everyone is used to you doing, it might not roll out. It might not be accepted. It might not be understood the way you want it to be. But if you're committed to it and you want to do it and you're about it, you will do it and you will get the support that you need. Just don't give up. Don't let it get you too down. Keep going. Stay focused. In fact, getting caught up in that is distraction. And sometimes, as I spoke to a friend about today, I'm sure none of your friends are like this, but just other people. Sometimes people want you to stay in a certain place too because it keeps them comfortable. So say if you've been working with someone at a certain place for a certain amount of time and then all of a sudden you're changing your career and doing something totally different, that person might, whether they're conscious of it or not, that person might feel a sort of way. So just be aware of that. Stay focused, stay committed, stay on your path, keep going, don't give up, don't let anybody stop you, don't get caught up in the distractions. That's all that it is. Keep going and the universe will meet you along the way. Co-create your life, create something sexy, as we say. You can do this. If you're making moves, you can do this. Just know everybody can't come. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening as always. Hopefully the move goes well today. I will keep you posted, of course. For more episodes, go to supportissexypodcast.com. You can check out things there, see some free resources that I have for you. Also, subscribe to our email list. Go there, fill it out, see what kind of support is there for you. It's all there. Okay, so until next time, thank you so much for listening. And now, you know what to do. Go out there and create something sexy. And I'll talk to you soon. Take care.